sits idle in your house, what will you say? இவ்வளோ படித்து ஏதாவது வேலை பார்க்கக்கூடாதா? அவ்வளோதான் சொல்கிறான். இவ்வளோ டைம் இருக்கு, ஏதாவது வேலை பார்க்கக்கூடாதா? Why don't you use that time? These are called fillers. Whenever you have leisure time, at least you get connected. Just close your eyes or open your eyes and feel, wow, thank you very much for making me live this moment to enjoy this great human life with all the intellectual ability. What words can describe your compassion? Please continue to bless me like this. You can do the prayer, right? அதுக்கு ஸ்லோகமே வேண்டாம். கன்னடாவில் கட கட கடன்னு ஒலகட பெடகட கடகடான்ட்டு பேசினோம். I'm sorry, I like the language. I'm struggling to get used to that language. 2 years I'm struggling. I don't know how to show my, frustration of not being able to speak in Kannada, being in Bangalore. So, now I need to fill my life, fill my house. எவ்வளோ ஃபோட்டோ வீட்டில் வச்சோன்ட்டு இல்லை. How many photos you may keep in your house? They should remind you of your responsibility. They should not be a showpiece. The vigrahas should remind you, oh my God, I need to do my job. The moment you look at Krishna, oh my God, சொல்லிட்டே இருங்க போகிற oh my God சொல்லுங்களேன், அதுவே ஒரு மந்திரமாயிடுச்சு. But please don't keep the photos as a silent witnesses of just the mundane life in the house. No. So, number one is filling your daily activity somewhere. Some connection please establish, not to the external icons, external photos, but internal in yourself. அதனால தான் பஞ்ச ஞானேந்திரியாஸ் பஞ்ச கர்மேந்திரியாஸ் அப்படின்னு செப்பரேட் பண்ணாவோம் நல்லா. There are two separation indriyas. One is ஞானேந்திரியா, one is karmendriya. We are focusing on karmendriya, but we forgot about ஞானேந்திரியாஸ். ஞானேந்திரியாஸ் are internally focused, karmendriyas are external focused. Try to balance them. Then that's called indriya nigraham. Balance in the external and internal activity. So, the necessity of the spirituality in the mundane life, now at least fairly established. Now, how I can achieve this also to a reasonable extent established, but we do go a little further deep into that and then we'll call it a day. You need to train your mind in two personalities. One is the doer, one is the seer. DOERSEER. அவங்க தான் சியர்ஸ் என்ன ரிஷிஸ் முனிஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். அவங்களுக்கும் அதே தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. The one who just does but not get lost in the action is called seer. Seer is not the person who doesn't do anything. He does it, or he or she does it, but not get washed away. Desire, action, result. Desire, action, result. Every activity of your daily life is based on these three. I want to have shower, desire. Shower, action, result, I feel fresh. In this, the I factor is lost. I should observe the desire. I should enjoy the shower. I should see the result also. This I should be separated from that. This is called the seer. The one who is involved in the action is another I, small I. You have two eyes. This is the Karmendriya I. This is the Jnanendriya I. I need to observe the natural quality or nature of the mind to produce a desire. A desire comes, you just observe and leave it. That is the first step. Don't cling on to the desire and try to make it into a result. I always tell, Vak and Artha, word and meaning are together. Shiva Shakti. When I am talking, the meaning comes to me first and the Shabda comes later. When you are listening, Shabda comes to you first and the meaning later. Yes or no? In fact, what is transferred is neither the Shabda nor the meaning. The essence of knowledge or joy, which doesn't have any two separate entities, it just imagined to be transferred. That's also not transfer really. Identified because of the separation of the body. Purile. Again, because of the sound. What is that sound?
Coffee machine.
Huh?
Coffee machine.
Who is making?
No, it's
setting up.
because
Setting up.
nobody used it for long.
Amma is so clever. A sound from a coffee machine, a cockroach in a sink also can make your life miserable. லைஃப்பில் ரொம்ப ப்ராப்ளம் வர்றதுக்கு பெரிய ஆளே வரவேண்டாம். ஒரு சின்ன எலி வந்தால் போகிறோம் இந்த ரூமில். ராத்திரி தூக்கமே பிடிக்காது. அது பூதமே வர வேண்டாம். She need not send big monster to your house. One cockroach in the kitchen, that's it. Like the same thing, coffee machine. The machine which is kept for the comfort is now giving trouble, distraction. So external entities, never permanent entities for pleasure. No. One time. Colder, you all put blankets. Now sun comes, the heater remains same. The same heat now is troubling me because I am externally focused. Internally focused, we are all internally focused in the heaven. That's why rain came, we enjoyed. If we were externally focused, we would have been searching for raincoat and umbrellas. That's the difference. Right? So, what I mean to say is, Ambal, the universal, I call her Ambal because I worship the female entity of the universal power, Parabrahma. That's the universe, power, creator. It's split into Parameshwara, Parameshwari. I am focusing on Parameshwari, which is equal to Parameshwara. Both are equal to Parabrahma. அங்கேருந்து அந்த டைவர்சிஃபைடு ஆக்ஷன்ஸில் வந்து இங்கே ஒரு ரூபா, இங்கே நிரஞ்சன், நந்தகுமார், குருஜி, லதா, லலிதா, பிளாஸ் பிளா பிளாஸ், இதெல்லாம் இங்கேருந்து தான் வந்திருக்கு. Everything came from that projection. Because of the vast expansion, infinite expansion, it somehow lost its existence, lost its connectivity. And the last lamb in the desert மாதிரி மேன்னு கத்தின்னு அலைகிறோம். எங்கே இருக்கம்மா, கோஹம் கோஹம். Satyasai, even beautiful Satsang, he told, he decodified the cry of a baby, kwa, 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 like that. It's the moment the jiva comes onto the earth, it is asking me, koham, 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 nayar, nayar, who am I, who am I, who am I? Because it got separated. But when the life force leaves the body, the answer comes. It's split second delayed. After it leaves, soham, soham, soham. But there is no body to use that knowledge. There is no difference between you and me. That's the answer. So, spirituality, there's a practical spirituality or lifestyle is necessary to remind us to ask this question constantly: who am I? Who is suffering? What is suffering? Where pain is different, suffering is different. Pain will be there. Suffering comes only when mind realizes the pain. Agreed or not, doctor? Anesthesia கொடுத்தா பெயின் தெரியாது. அங்கே பெயின் இருக்கா? இருக்கு. ஆனால் மைண்ட் இல்லை. அந்த ஒரு simple anesthesia technique if we can use in the wake up stage, we don't need anesthesia specialist in our daily life. Anesthesia is mantra. Anesthesia is puja, homa. That's all it does. It diverts your attention. Pain will be there. Suffering will not be there. No way you can say with the pujas pain will go away. No, it will be there, but nothing. எனக்கு நீ பெயின் இருக்கா இருக்கு, மெனிஸ்கல் டேர் இருக்கா இருக்கு, லிகமெண்ட் இருக்கா இருக்கு, ஆர்த்ரைட்டிஸ் இருக்கா இருக்கு. பட் you can sit holding legs on the floor for hours together. Pain is there, suffering is not there because it's diverted. Suppose, take this example. You cut a deep cut in the finger and it's burning. And then somebody comes, your son has got Harvard University seat, medical seat. Wow! When is that? Same pain. This diversion is spirituality. It helps you at times of need. You go with your mundane life. Nobody, in fact, as a normal mother likes their children to be happy, go to movies, go to get children. She also feels you go to movies, you go to casinos. I don't stop you. But at least once in a while, think of me. Right? கொஞ்சமாவது நினச்சி பாருடா, நம்ம அம்மா அப்பா கத்துவாங்களே, ஒரு கடதாசியாவது இதுடா அப்படின்ட்டு. சிட்டி ஆயிரே அப்படின்னு பங்கஜுதாஸ் சாங் இருக்கு. Have you heard? சிட்டி ஆயிரே? NRI, people coming here not even calling their mothers, parents at least once in a week, once in a month, they are waiting for the news. Trust me, all those people who are doing this, wait, bonus இருக்கு. இவங்க 1 week வெயிட் பண்ணால் அவங்க 1 month வெயிட் பண்ணுவாங்க. I'm not cursing them. It's a natural course of action. So similarly, the universal mother, whoever it may be, in formless entity, but still we came from the source, it will wait for the communication from here. And the communication is not there, that will reflect on us. That's it. So, where did I lose my track? When the desire comes, actually the result is also attached with the desire. ரொம்ப package deal அனுப்புறா. Desire and the result packed together nicely is given to the jiva to enjoy it. If this jiva is focused on that entity and surrendered completely, he would have enjoyed both the thought and the result within a short notice. But this fellow uses the mind, observes the desire. Oh, I need to do some action, and action comes in between and separates the result. And he enjoys the tamasic joy. Wow, I did achieve. In fact, he didn't. He spent his time. I'm not saying don't do any action. Action, concern without action It's a lower level awareness. எப்போ பாரு அழுதுண்டே இருக்கிறது. My son is not studying, my son is not studying, my son is not studying. என்ன யூஸ்? அது வேறு, they'll come and complain to me, my husband is not at all having any worry about my son. அது ஒரு sadistic feeling. Already she is worried. Why should she expect her husband also to worry? And she thinking about the problem is a great love. He is not at all worried. So should I give a mantra to solve the problem and inflict worry also to balance that life? Concern without action is a lower level. Then the action with concern, that's what most other people, my son should get a job, my son should get a job, my daughter should be married. You do the puja with your family no. As a jiva, you are connected. When you are in mother's womb, do you have any relation? One relation, that also you don't know, probably. I want somebody, that's where I'm interested in this gynecology. I want to know more about how the fetus, does it realize that it has a connection, that the brain works for the fetus, doctor?
Yes.
It realizes?
Just like how Dhruva and Abhimanyu could hear, So they say the brain is developed the minute the egg was conceived.
Conceived?
Right.
Before the heart, the brain is developed?
The brain starts developing.
See? Maya. Before the heart, the brain is developed. என்ன கில்லாடி பரமாவா முதல்ல மாயால போட்டா ஹார்ட் பரவாயில்ல brain. So the brain is developed. It thinks.
That's what they say. That's why they say.
It has pain and pleasure?
Pain, I mean like.
I don't think so.
That we don't know. But it can respond to mother's sound.
Yeah, response is different.
Yeah.
Does it have pain and pleasure? Right. So if the baby is delivered, if you hold the baby a little bit tight, it will cry because of the small space. But in mother's womb is much smaller space. Does a baby cry in mother's womb? No? Yeah, guarantee?
Because it will breathe, so.
Huh?
I mean, my mind is something you don't know, but brain, See, mind is different from brain. So the brain function is there, but we don't know about the mind. So
basically it won't cry or it won't feel the pain. The connection is there. Umbilical cord. Same principle if we apply to the life, we don't feel the pain also. In the Brahma, Nabhikamalam is connected to Vishnu. That entity is giving us a message, like Brahma is also connected to the sustenance power, even though Brahma is creation. But Vishnu is supporting Brahma from his navel on a lotus. We should all feel that we are connected. That's why Sarva Mantra Swarupinyanama, Sarva Mantra Swarupinyanama. This place is called a place for all the mantras, protection. We need to feel that connectivity in every activity. Adhaan pannum porom. So when you observe, do the action. So action with concern, action without concern. This is what is necessary. Observe the desire, do the action without connecting to the result. Adhaan Bhagavad Gita. As if somebody is pushing you towards the action, not frustrated. Okay, I do the action, but I'm not bothered. I'll be happy if he gets seat in the Harvard University, but I'm not concerned about that. No. Action itself is success. Not getting the required result, that's not a success. அது வராது அப்படின்ட்டு ஆக்ஷனே பண்ணாமல் இருக்கிற அவன் தான் ஃபெயில்யூர். You do the action, you don't get the result, you are successful. Because you are never focused on the result. Not every action will be result oriented, in tune with your mind. No. Every action நீங்கள் நினச்சப்படி நடக்காது. சில நடக்கும், சில நடக்காது. அதுக்கு பொருத்தம் போல you observe the desire. That's why I say make a desire, leave it, it will happen. இது practice பண்ணுவோம். Let the desire come, leave it. Try with the small. Don't try with the life challenging situation. But try with small thing, like getting a coffee. Trust me, umpteen times. I wish a coffee, then will ask me, do you need coffee, Guruji? And it will come. அதுக்கு தைரியம் வேணும். அதனால தான் I'm telling you, try with a small, at least miniature thing. Once you enjoy the success, then you can extend to other bigger events in your life. Once you enjoy the success, your life is, taken for granted. That's when you don't put your address tag on all the four sides of your suitcases when checking in the flight. Some people know big printouts, front, back, and the whole bag will be lost. 3 or 4, and even in trains also, 5 bags, they'll put all the linked with one chain, and the Saptasadamavarudam Prajannam Kashivadam, 7 horses, 1 chariot, the Surya God, he'll be like that, 7 suitcases, 1 chain. He'll be sleeping. Do I need that? No. Once you get the trust, that's why all the suktas, they are saying in hidden messages, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. That's first statement which make your life happy. That means the whole universe is just one company, and every jiva is a department. Interdepartmental transactions, they don't cause any profit or loss. Do you understand that? The problem is the departments are thinking they are companies and trying to evaluate the profit and loss in their transaction. That's when they lose the address of the original company to which they belong to. That's where I take the help of Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, all pervading Brahman. That I need to use to observe myself whenever I feel, how do I check my life is on the right path or not? Answer. Okay, all set. How do I check whether I'm going on the right path? A right path doesn't mean, oh, you're spiritual, non-spiritual now. Right path or not? Joy, can you expand? Satisfaction. A joy not related to external entities.
No stress.
Not?
No stress, calm mind.
No stress. In spite of turmoils, you play cool.
There's a bliss that you feel.
Bliss. Joy is a lower term. Bliss is a joy not related to external entities. Joy enna idu nalla nadanda, I'm very happy my son passed in the exam. That joy. Even if he fails in the examination, I'm blissful for this wonderful life. Different situations. Sometimes somebody will pass, somebody will fail. I'm not moved by that. I know everything is with a purpose. Everything happens with a purpose. I don't need to know the purpose because I cannot digest the reason. This is what I told in the lunchtime to the people. I don't digest the reason. Sometimes the reason will be too harsh on you. If somebody kills somebody, the higher reason says, that's right, he needs to be killed. Can you digest that fact? No.
To develop that faith, you keep saying like that even if my son fails, it's okay, and you believe in God, that so you keep saying that, then only you realize that it's going to happen, or it's
you don't even use that word fail. It's a passing. The one you say, my son, even if he fails, it's okay, he will fail continuously. You don't even realize it's a failing. Okay, he studied general. He studied, sometimes, he gets marks, sometimes. Next time, you advise him. I'm not saying, I don't care, I care a damn if he fails or passes. That I'm not advocating. I'm only saying that incident which is pertained to another jiva who happened to be your son should have a minimal or least effect on your focus on the Supreme. It should not take away your energy and become a problem to you. It's not a problem. You advise him once, twice. Your job is done, because you are not going to advise every student in the world. He is advising only this fellow because he happened to be my son. The my and the word the.
Yeah, so if I keep saying that I'm going to not worry about this, it is another jiva. If I keep saying, even though I feel emotionally attached to the action, to the result which has happened, which I am concerned about, but I keep saying I should not be attached to that result, will it over time keep working towards me?
Absolutely. It will work. It's called Brahmara Kitaka Nyayam in Sanskrit. Like the larva and pupa, butterfly in the early stages, it builds a cage around it, and we say it is meditating on the beautiful colors of the butterfly, and it will get the flower wings and then opens the cage and flies out. Mananat trayati iti mantraha. That means the one which you keep on saying. I just want to change your statement a little bit. There's one, what he said was, I'm not affected by his failure. That's all he said, right? No. That's minimal, that's agreed. But the safest and the most relevant way of thinking is, everything happens for a good reason. Ella olle aitu. That's how I need to bless. Everything will be, is alright, not will be alright. Everything is alright. They keep on saying, the alright position will automatically come.
So emotionally strong is it?
It's emotions which will weaken our strength. A doctor kuda, they won't do the surgery on their own father. Emotion. Kai appadiye shake agum. He may be an expert surgeon. So I need to observe, emotion should be there for love. Otherwise life will the thrill illa. It will be like wood.
Yeah.
Emotion should be there. Wife, husband, erotic pleasure, love, romance, ella irukano. Navarasam irukano. Observe every, like you are in a chemical lab, you are adding everything by drops, pipette and burette. Exact the mind you need to observe. Anytime you get pain, nella sambar பண்ணுவீங்க, taste. Before you eat in large quantity, உப்பு கம்மியா இருக்கு, உப்பு அதிகமாயிடுச்சு. அதே மாதிரி, when it gets pain, somewhere something is more. Observe that and reduce it. I'm overacting actually. The parents are overacting. Parents are living the life of their children which need not be. They do. And it's in Veda also, it said, Upanishad and Veda, they say, 5 years only the child is your child. After that, you are a snehita, friend. Your job is to advise. Advise as many times as possible, but observe two things. You should not be emotionally upset by the reaction of the other person, whether he listens or not listens. Keep on, as I am saying now, I used to get pain before. இதே மாதிரி ஆடியன்ஸ் இருந்தால் I would never ரொம்ப டிப்ரெஷன் வந்துட்டே இருக்கும். I'm talking about 20 years back. You said 100 people will come, how come this? No, I'm enjoying. Because I'm not connected. I say 2 times, if Rupa listens, that's fine. But I don't call her every day, hi Rupa, namaste, எப்படி இருக்கு, நல்லா பண்ணுறீங்களா, நான் சொன்னதெல்லாம் நினைக்கிறீங்களா. என் லைஃப் எனக்கு இருக்காது. I'm living Rupa's life. I don't need to do that. No. When Rupa calls me, I get connected. இந்த கனெக்ஷன் வந்து அங்கேருந்து கால் வந்தோன்னா கனெக்ட் ஆகணும். நீங்கள் கால் பண்ணி கனெக்ட் பண்ணால் அது உங்கள் தப்பு தான். Even after getting your son or daughter married, please don't call them on a daily basis. என்ன இருக்கியா, சாப்பிட்டியா, படுத்துண்டியா, is he taking care of you? Don't worry, we are all there for you. As if you are going to be there? No way, don't say that. Don't even call them. That's the best way. Because Kanyadanam is over. It's not your property. I always say, that TV I'll give it to you. Every day I'll come, Nandakumar, how is my TV working? Is it working? Enna irukka? You are enjoying, no? My TV. எடுத்துன்னு போடா உன் டிவி, டெய்லி வந்து கழுத்து அறக்கிற every day.
When you give, don't attach.
No, that's why it's called Dhanam. Very clever. All the Vedic rituals, they are meaningful. Once it is done, that's it. Gotrame change ஆயிடும். இதுக்கு that connectivity. But at the same time, oh, she is not my daughter அப்படின்னு நினைக்க வேண்டாம். When they call, எல்லாம் என்ன இருக்கா? When they try to tell about the family, tell it to your husband, tell it to your mother-in-law. That's the right thing to do. Never ever advise your daughter in their family matters. No. How many people can do this? That is non-attachment. It will be perfectly all right. Trust me. I do have 2 daughters. நான் சொல்கிறதெல்லாம் புக்கிலேருந்து படித்து ராமாயணம் உபனிஷத்து அந்த பிரவச்சனம் நான் சொல்லலை எப்போவுமே. ஐ எம் டெல்லிங் அபவுட் லைஃப், த ரியல் லைஃப். கரெக்டாக தானே? இது விட்டுட்டு ராமாயணம், இட்ஸ் ஆஃப்டர் திஸ். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் யுவர் லைஃப். ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் 5 years, they are your friends. And that's it. And where I got distracted? Concern, action. 2 times you tell and leave it. That's how you how do you check whether your path is correct or not? When you are having reasonless joy, purposeless action, you are correct. புரியுதா? Reasonless joy, purposeless action. அப்படின்னா அட்ரஸே தெரியாமல் ஊரில் சுற்றுறது. That's not I am telling. When you are driving, it's a traffic jam, your purpose is to somehow get out of the traffic when it clears, not reaching there. Think of 8:30 ஆச்சு, இன்னும் வரல, that's not. It's going to stress you out. So reasonless joy, purposeless action, how stable you are, how no stress at all, cool. It may not be 100% always in your life, but at least you need to check yourself. There is no one else. We have ego. If somebody tells, Rupa, உங்களுக்கு கோவம் அதிகம், எனக்கா கோவமா இல்லையே, you don't accept. Because the subtle ego upset. So I need to check on myself. I can't, as a guru also, I don't have freedom with all the disciples. I need to have my limits. Too much training, too much so I need to check whenever I'm having pain as something wrong with me. These three qualities, stable mind, everlasting joy, without being connected, without any relation outside, and at the end of the day, when you feel, wow, what a day I have. Purposeful life. Purposeless action, but purposeful life. ஏதாவது ஒரு novelty இருக்கணும். என்ன இன்னைக்கு புதுசா பண்ணேன்? What did I do today unique when compared to other entities in her creation? ஏதாவது யூனிக்கா பண்ணுங்க. போதும். As per the dharma. இன்னைக்கு அவர் எவ்வளோ கத்தினாலும் whatever he shouted, I didn't even react. Wow, great. You pat yourself. That's how you say Atma Avalokanam. Atma Avalokanam. You peep inside and you look outside without judgment. That's spirituality. Sri Maatre Namaha. Right.
Thank you.
Cut the Zoom call, please. Water.